Maybe my man's just fumbled it and
Exactly what it is. He fumbled the ball and he sees somebody else and he sees she happy and he want to be Drake and fuck that big girl that you love so that.
You want to be Young Blue in that video, bro.
All right, like get out of here, nigga.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go.
Hey yo. Like Scott Hall. Welcome to a new episode.
Thinking Scott Hall, nigga.
Of the OSA.
The bad guy.
Out of shape all-star. Right. No, for real. Welcome to a new episode of the Out of Shape All-Stars OSA podcast, episode
55?
Oh,
55 overall, season 2, episode 15.
65.
Overall,
yeah,
65.
That's overall 65, season 2.
Oh, correct.
I thought you said
John.
I said 65 first.
Yeah, John, you got it. John, take over. You got this thing. Episode 15, overall 65. Now, we are short today. DQ is still dealing with the mud butt and some other medical issues. Herpes. And so we're going to hold it down.
Damn, bro.
Also, he got a broken heart, but we're going to leave that out fine. But
oh man,
still that is just DQ.
That's our intro right there.
Yeah, so Broken Heart might be the name of it. DQ's Broken Heart might be the name of this.
Fuck it. Intro episode. And that. Fuck it.
So
yeah.
DQ's out dealing with a broken heart. Eddie, we don't know where he's at. He told us he was doing something. Honestly, none of us can remember what he said last week. If he comes in, maybe, okay, we'll see. But right now, it's just us four horsemen holding it down. Got Kev in the building, Drew in the building, Johnny Five in the building, and of course me. My mom call me Devin, so you can call me Devin now again. This episode is brought to you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's get into the episode, guys. Let's kick it off in the open run. I would like to start in the Olympics. That's the biggest thing going on.
What was that? Pretty much, yeah, starting the Olympics.
Yeah, so, in sports, we have those moments where we got a lot of extra time on our hands. But the Olympics has been able to, for a lot of people to acquire that space holder for a lot of people. So far, guys, what's been your favorite moment of the Olympics? I know the ceremony was dope. The opening ceremony was super dope. But what's your favorite moments? Kev, what's your favorite moment so far?
For me so far, it's really been watching like a small town community reactions from like back home and stuff like that. Like I went back and I watched the film on the young lady from Bermuda that won the very first medal Bermuda's ever won, and like they show her hometown and like they're losing it.
Yeah.
Was this also a girl won her first medal for the Philippines ever? That was like the first medal for the Philippines.
Word. I was about to mention her too. And then last night, just talking about Team USA, there was a young girl that won from Alaska. And she was like the first person ever win a medal like for Alaska. And she's like 17, bro. And
isn't she a surfer or in the water or some shit?
No, she's a swimmer, yeah.
Yeah, swimmer, because they did a whole bio thing on her because she I guess a former swimmer brought her in.
I'm pretty sure Katie Ledecky's medal race is starting right now.
Yeah.
She's in
again, we shoot on Tuesday, air on Thursday. Right now, we're watching Olympics. Right now, and Katie Ledecky, whatever her name is. Ledecky. She is on the race for another gold. So we are rooting for Team USA. There go Eddie right there. Hey, Eddie, he's here. He's coming in. Now, in regards to the medal tracker, so far, USA is leading in medals. We are leading in medals. And it told him, where are you, Ed?
Good man in Cowboys.
Where are you, Dan? Where
Yo,
are
where
you?
are you?
Good luck tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I just had to recap supposed to come through. I don't know if you started yet.
Yeah, we started.
Here I am. A little bit.
We started. We can't hear you.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Where are you?
Ellie.
I can't hear you. Don't matter. I don't know why I'm talking. But anyway,
Right.
good luck tonight, guys.
Okay.
You can use this as no, but you can use it not. It's not an episode of the Allstars podcast. On this episode, I'm calling live from the Dominican Republic, and somebody's birthday today, and they're screaming.
That's what's up.
All right, love you guys.
So you said I was leaving.
That's what's up. All right. Just
Okay,
look
so
up.
so I guess they on their honeymoon. Ed and Les. So that's what's up. Ed just called in from DR. So congrats to Ed again, and I hope him let's have a good old time.
Katie's about to not even medal, son.
Yeah, she's not even in the running right now. She's not even placed. Dang. All right, but in regards to medal tracking, USA is leading right now with 9 gold, 8 silver, 8 bronze, but Japan is leading in gold currently with 10 gold medals. John, have you been watching Olympics? What's been your favorite event so far? Or bright spot?
I haven't been watching, but I seen some of that the 3-on-3, like the 3-on-3 basketball.
That's my favorite so far.
I watched some of the 3-on-3. I watched the women's. I didn't really see the guys. I seen the women's. So
Yeah.
It's just no cool. Like shout out to the big three. You know, you said Q.
Yo, yeah, man. Yeah,
made that shit happen.
Yeah, that's crazy that to see that Cube don't even have, like, I was looking on Cube's IG to see if he was gonna even say anything about it, because like Cube has made the 3-on-3 a thing. So, and this is the first year them doing the 3-on-3. So they can't say like, oh, this was a fresh idea. Like this is something they were influenced by. The only person that's been doing it is Cube. So my whole thing is, yes, the big 3 is happening right now. So maybe that's the conflict, in scheduling. But Cube should have some type of, be a part of this in some way.
Some way, but I guess, at least what you're doing is working.
Right.
It's carried on and it's being used in a big stage. So whatever, even though they may not give you your credit, but just know your shit is working. And
right. Well, they rules is a lot different. They got like it's 10 minutes, 12-second clock. You got like 4 players on the team and shit.
I think game is 21 versus how game.
It's to the 10. It's 4. No, it's 3-3. But you have 1 sub, and it's 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes, so it's not even a set score. It's whoever by the 10-minute mark, but you got to win by 2 points.
All right, simple.
So that's how they do it. The only thing is, I see the WNBA has a lot of they have the USA team, the 5-on-5 team, and they have players from the WNBA playing in the 3-on-3. Why?
Why
the NBA? No, why the NBA don't have nobody in the 3-on-3?
They probably didn't want to do that shit.
Yeah, no. Most likely, our stars don't want to do the Olympics anyway. You think they want to do 3-on-3?
Bro, we can.
Don't want to be in the Olympics anyway.
Bro, compared to I'm not. This is no talent from any other country, but I'm pretty sure they could have got Swaggy P. Gilbert Arenas.
Swaggy P ain't going to be nobody.
I'm saying like they could. There's some NBA scores.
They could have got Swaggy P, Jamal Crawford.
Word, that's what I'm saying. Like there's
Jamal Crawford is better. You said Swaggy P before.
I'm gonna
kill in a 3.
But I'm saying in a 3, right? A 3-on-3, like half court.
I'm pretty sure that the other countries in the world is not gonna sacrifice their best talent. They want all their best talent playing in the 5-on-5. So
right, exactly. So I'm just saying, like, America has a lot of talent, whereas we could have had. I had their roster.
But it wouldn't be big. I think it wouldn't be big the first time. This is the first year they're doing 3-on-3.
That's true. That's true.
Next year it probably be bigger, so people will be in that.
So next year I need to see Shannon Brown. I need to see Swaggy P, Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. I need to see them do
Yeah,
the
Shane Brown,
3-on-3.
Shane Brown, Joe Johnson, and what's the other three?
And Lamar Odom. and Lamar Odom. Now, Drew, I don't know.
I don't think he's playing in the big. Is he still playing?
No, he's not in the big three. He ain't playing this year. Drew, if you have watched, do you have any highlights or favorite moments from the Olympics?
I mean, mostly as I've been catching it, I've been catching more likely the women's swim. That's mainly what I've been catching. So,
no, I've seen a few sports again. The 3-on-3 has been fired. Kev said he don't like it, but the fencing was fire.
I saw one.
The fencing for gold, it was like Hungary versus like Japan or some shit, and that shit was fire. Them niggas was jumping, like trying to get each other because they got like a sensor in their helmet, so you can. It's no judges. Like when you hit, your shit go off, your helmet goes off. Yeah. So the shit was fire to me. And then
water polo's been fire.
Yeah, and then the handball was fire. I've seen that shit. That's like basketball and soccer mixed together and shit. Like these niggas throwing like curves and shit from half court like into the net. Like yo, that shit was dope. Like this was like my first weekend really actually watching the Olympics. I really don't care. I watched the track and that's about it. And then when I know somebody, you know, the days of Michael Phelps and the greats, I'll catch they matches, catch Simone Biles, you know, the big names. But this is the first time I actually sat down and watched it, and the shit been pretty good. Let's talk about Team USA though. The men's, women's kicking ass like always.
Yeah,
you know, doing what they do. Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, all them out there just being theyself and busting everybody ass. What's going on with America? What is the men?
We can really find out after what happens. See what happens tonight.
If they playing who?
They playing Iran.
They playing Iran,
bruh.
If Iran run all over them,
if they take it, yeah.
First game, they don't play together enough. That's
right. So
I'm not gonna lie, they're not gonna lose to Iran. But you know what's crazy? I seen a report. They said some of the players is not feeling that Team USA is running the Spurs offense.
No, because Pop wants to do like the Spurs offense, like spread the ball. Most like the stars of the team don't want.
Yeah, they don't want to play. Bro, Team USA, you got to move the ball around. You playing with like 3 other people that can give you 30. So move it around.
I don't want to do that.
Dame and KD want to hold the ball. Them, because like watching their first game,
it's probably not even them. You know what I'm trying to say? It could be the other players.
It could be, but I'm just
KD moved the ball in Golden State. Like
I'm just saying, like watching, you know, when they played against France.
That's the team they lost to was France.
Yeah, with Rudy Gobert out there looking like fucking Shaquille O'Neal.
You need
they had some other nigga named Poirier who looked like Kevin Garnett, and then Fourier from the looking like Kobe out there, like nigga just catching buckets everywhere. KD had like 4 fouls within like the first half. They just looked at bad together.
You know what you really need in like the games? Like forget all like the scoring point guard shit. Like you need like an actual point guard. You need like a CP3 type.
Well,
that's what you need.
One thing I can say though, Drew Holiday, although coming off the finals, he played really good, and that's the type of point they need because Drew is defensive and he's facilitating. But he's still new. Chris Middleton just came in. Devin Booker just came in. Like they are all.
They said they just came like.
Yeah, they just flew in. All 3 of them just flew in, and they played. Devin Booker didn't play good. Middleton didn't play good, but Drew was actually the second best player on the team after Kevin Durant. But their biggest issue is the post. They don't get any rebounds against again. Now this is Rudy Gobert. He is one of the better bigs in the NBA.
Exactly.
But no, quick thing. Don't Team USA got the greatest defensive player of all time?
Greatest defensive player of all time.
Who is that?
He said he's the greatest defensive player of all time.
Who said that?
Who?
Draymond. How did I forget about that when he said that?
Forget about Draymond.
Draymond was not there at all. Like again, they kept doing a pick and roll with Rudy Gobert, and nobody could stop him and shit. He was getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. When they play against these teams that deep in the paint, they're gonna have trouble because they're gonna either get fouls and they supposed to be. They say they supposed to play like the refs supposed to be allow more physical game. I didn't see that. They were calling ticky-tack fouls a lot this first game. I don't know if it's USA, like fuck you Americans, but they were calling like again. KD had 4 fouls in the first half and shit, and they were calling bullshit fouls. So they supposed to let them play harder in the Olympics, but I didn't see that. Did y'all see your boy from Mavericks, Luka?
Oh yeah, Luka went crazy his first.
Luka cooking, bro. Luka is cooking.
Luka cooking out there.
If USA win, I'm picking Slovenia. Luka doing work.
Well, Luka's the only one doing work over there. So if they could contain Luka, then that team ain't really shit. But Luka looking nasty. Luka looking like Luka. But any other highlights from the Olympics that you guys want that's noteworthy? We talked about Simone Biles off par in regards to due to her mental health.
Her having to sit out for her mental health.
Yeah, she's sitting out. I think it's more to it. My opinion on this shit. Simone is the fucking GOAT when it comes to her sport, and a lot of shit that she does can't be done by anyone ever. So they've already penalized her before for doing dangerous moves. Shit. Yeah, very dangerous moves and stuff. They said like the shit that she do is not only hazardous to her, but it's hazardous to other athletes because they see her doing it. And then they like, okay, well, in order to compete, we have to take those chances to win, to place, to get medal. So she's putting other athletes in that sport at risk. So now what they've done is they just don't give her the points. Like, so a lot of shit she do is like above tier, but they don't point it. They don't give her the points for it.
They want to level the playing field, basically. Right. Yeah, she does so much like out of the world shit. Nobody can do it, so they need to level the playing field. Like, yeah.
But see, by leveling the playing field, they don't give her a fair score either.
Of course, yes, of course.
So it's not like, okay, all right, you did some shit that's nobody gonna do, so we'll give you a 9 instead of a 10. But they don't even properly, she just don't properly get scored. And I think this all is, again, the amount of training she does to be as great as in her craft as she is, a lot of this ticky bull crap that's going on with the officiating, I think is getting the best of her. So on the behalf of the OSA, Simone, we wish you the best. But yeah, man, that's some corny shit going on with her. And there's been a lot of corny shit going on with the Olympics, but it's here.
She's handling it like a true professional.
Yeah,
she has
professional.
a reason that to me seems like someone fairly legit. Like she got twisted around in that last vault that she did, and when she landed, like she was basically saying like it messed with her head to the point where like she must have got like the spins and felt like she was lucky that she was able to land that.
Right.
So like it gave her the jitters, and she just wasn't mentally. She felt like she was gonna be hurting the team by coming back out there, and her mind not all the way be in it.
Right, she be afraid. Yeah, good answer, Simone. Good answer. But we love you over here at the OSA. Moving on. Anything else in open word, fellas? Throw out some topics. What's going on?
Want to go NFL?
Go ahead.
Let's go NFL. The Texans are now willing to trade Watson. Watson actually showed up to camp.
He showed up to camp. I just heard something about some more girls came out trying to sue or some shit.
The claims is at 10. So I don't know why 10. Many numbers. Remember that shit was morning when we were talking about it. Is at 10.
Right.
Showed up to camp. Texans want 3 first-round draft picks for Watson.
I think he worth it.
I think he worth it, but they also doing that. But like I feel like they potentially ruined like his career. But Like we all know somebody at some point that had to deal or face some sort of charges. It'd be taking a minute, and he's not probably gonna have to go to court and face anything for at least a year or something.
Right.
So basically, they're asking another team to make this investment that they no longer want to invest in.
Right.
Even though the other day they did want to make that investment
Right.
when he wanted to jump ship. Coincidentally, all of this pops up. So now they want somebody to trade the house. Hope he can get them a chip the first year. Or
that's I think that's Texas' whole reason for trying to go for the house is like, look, everything with Washington is up in the air right now. So either we trade them, we get 3 draft picks. Okay, that's 3 first-round draft picks. We can deal with that. You guys take them. Hey, maybe y'all get something out of it. Maybe y'all could win a ring with him. Maybe he's what's missing on your team to take you to the Super Bowl. But there's a big chance that you might get that 1 year. So is the 1 year worth it? And if they get more, then it's like, okay, well, at least we got 3 first-round draft picks for that.
It's all jokes, but I mean, since we still in NFL, I'm sure Johnny wants to touch on it.
Quick thing with the Washington thing, and you can get to your point. I'm saying it seems he's worth it, but if he ends up out the league and you give him 3 picks, why?
Well, that's what we're saying.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's one of those like, okay, we're gonna take this gamble where it's like, if everything goes good, boom, the 3 draft picks, well worth it. But if he don't, if something happens, his ass got to go, then it's like, at least we came up Texas like, okay, we win either way, like type of thing.
I mean, honestly, if the picks don't happen in the same draft, like let's say if you have like 3 picks, like 1 pick is in 2022, 2023, and 2024, like as long as the picks don't like all like happen in like one draft, like say like draft 2022, you give a 3 picks.
Well, they're not gonna do that unless they give up like a first, a third, and maybe a 7th. But they're not gonna do that. No team is gonna do that. It's not worth it.
Right.
We're gonna see. But Kev, get into what you're gonna get into.
Nah, I was setting you up, John. I know you want to touch on it. The bad man is back.
Oh yeah, the bad man's back. Oh, for the year only. For the year
only.
Yeah.
And
so does that mean Devontae is staying?
Yeah.
His
contract, he's got another year on it. He good.
Okay. Yeah, but it was issues with him.
But ain't no issues now.
But he was.
I don't know. They worked on the way where they came up to agreement. He's coming back for 1 more year. So
that's what I'm saying. Them issues ain't no issue now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, they both got that 1 year they didn't want, and they're gonna go play somewhere. Somebody else is gonna pick both of them up next year.
And I guess that's why they did the Last Dance photo.
Like, bro, ain't no issues out there now.
They like, yo, let's get it this one last time, bro.
They're gonna kill it, and they both getting maxes wherever they go.
Yeah.
Maybe not both of them. Rodgers might have to take a little hit, but your boy Devontae is gonna get a max.
No, yeah, he definitely is. What's going on with the? Go ahead, John.
I'm say another interesting topic in NFL. If you're unvaccinated, you violate COVID rules.
Oh yeah, the rules.
Which is fucked up. So what if you're vaccinated, violate protocol, and catch COVID? Because you can still catch COVID being vaccinated, right? What's crazy is if you're in New York, because I don't know if y'all pay attention to the news, a lot of the issues that we've been having with this so-called Delta virus, it's been a lot of vaccinated people that's been passing the Delta. Like their vaccinated people are still giving out the COVID. So it's like, what real prevention are we doing? Like, and also in the NFL, they allegedly not rescheduling games either. So if your team
they don't want to reschedule the games outside of the week. That's
okay, right, outside of the week. So if we can't place you within that week, it's a forfeit. That's a donut, and that will be attached to.
Yeah, and then D Hop mentioned that he's reevaluating if he's going to even play this year because of that rule. Not the forfeit rule, but because of the you got to be vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
You think?
They follow the rules. They don't gotta get vaccinated. Just follow the rules.
The only thing with something like a vaccination, to me, that's like a human rights issue. Like, yeah, you get it. Every job has their rules in regards to what can and can't be done. But to force somebody to put a foreign object in their body has to break some human rights laws at some point or some level. And I see a real boycott and a real like a suit coming for the NFL if they actually push through with this shit. Because again, you can't force somebody to put a vaccination in their body. Like that seems unethical to me.
I mean, honestly, that's where the NFL kind of did it this way because technically they're not forcing them to play in this shit. They just saying like, you know, they ain't like you don't get a vaccination or we kick you off the team. That's like you complete like, yo.
No, even with that, I'm just saying in the sense of being penalized. I'm just saying being penalized for something in regards to a vaccination, not being willing to vaccinate yourself, whether it's health reasons, whether it's religious reasons, whatever. To me, that forcing somebody or to get vaccinated or being penalized, to me, seems to be a human rights issue. And I see this becoming a real issue for the NFL coming into the season. Y'all niggas got 18 games, man. Y'all got A-Ron back. Fuck it, let's play ball, man. Stop playing around. Let's get a good season. Like y'all gonna fuck it up with this whole vaccination shit.
Well, you think they're gonna actually go through with that? Because
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
First instance that actually happened. That you know, because they be like, it's all they scaring them into doing this shit, right? But when it actually comes down to it, are they actually gonna make it happen? Like, because it's like we won't know until it actually fucking happens until we fucking see it.
Yeah,
like,
until the season starts, we don't know. But the season will be starting very soon, so we'll know very soon if they're gonna really be on their shit. But to me, it seems to be something that's gonna be a real deterrent.
What if the Cowboys don't make it because they fucking had to forfeit, like we say, like 2 games?
They weren't gonna make it anyway, so I don't.
I mean, I'm giving an example, bro. Don't.
I'm saying like you got to give a better example. Like you got to give somebody. You got to say Aaron or Tom Brady or somebody at that level. Like
no, because Dak is back. I'm saying it's close for them to be in, because it's close for them to be that last spot in the playoff. You don't think that you let them forfeit, like I say, like 2 games, that knocks them out of the playoffs? I'm saying I'm saying that thing that could possibly be an issue for a lot of people coming into a lot of teams coming into the season, where it's like, yo, you had a great season, but the 2 forfeits knocked you out the wild card and shit. Like, yo, that shit is corny. Like now, but then that become a team issue because niggas gonna be yo bitch ass made the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. Yo bitch ass made us like get these 2 donuts. So now you have an internal issue when it's really an NFL issue. Man, it's all a bunch of bullshit, bro.
This year's gonna be crazy, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Those of y'all that play fantasy football, just get prepared for another roller coaster.
Word, man. And that too, man, that's gonna fuck up my fantasy team and shit. I gotta be watching the waiver wire all the time. I don't even be watching that shit. Now I gotta watch niggas going out.
Like one of your players forfeit, you gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch out doubling up on QBs, receivers, QBs, running backs. Y'all gotta be careful, man.
Nigga gonna have that. I'm gonna have to have 4 running backs on my bench and shit, man. Come on, man.
Zero's gonna be. I hate getting 0. I hate when players give me 0. I hate that shit. 0.
And it'd be right before the game.
And shit. Right before the game, shit too. Yes, I want to be watching that shit. I'm like, yo, my players out that day.
Nah. The worst be they make us think that they're gonna play, and then they got them on a rep count. And if they don't do good after they first 2 reps, they just take them out.
Where you set your roster and shit, nigga go in, like you said, 2 reps, and then now you got a big ass 0 on your team. You like, what the fuck happened? This nigga out. You gone away. You ain't even watching it and shit. Nah, that shit ain't cool, bro.
Yeah, open your app and you stress.
You got a big ass donut. Like, yo, I thought I saw that nigga playing. Oh, he went out within 2 minutes and shit of the game. Like, fuck out of here. But speaking of fantasy, Madden dropped their ratings. No, that's football related.
Years in a row.
So I think we only got 199 this year.
Really?
Or two. Aaron Donald and Devontae Adams is the only 99s.
Baby Goat not 99?
Huh?
I said Baby Goat not 99 this year?
No, he not 99.
He'd be 100, but that's another conversation. But Donald, 5 years in a row of overall 99. 5 years.
Let me. I had it pulled up. Yeah.
Has anybody been 100? No, right? No.
I don't think they do 100.
In 2K, they did that. In NFL 2K.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't do no 100.
What's 100?
No, I'm saying Madden don't do 100.
Madden don't do it.
Man, it was like, we gonna find the flaw in you, motherfucker. You ain't that person.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Aaron Donald and Devontae Adams, the only 99. I'm trying to see what Patty Mahomes is.
98?
I'm looking at the 98s. I don't even see him.
Oh, that's disrespect.
Oh, let me get it right.
Watch you be like 95.
You recording me?
Disrespect.
We back. OSA episode 15. We are discussing ratings. Why can't find fucking Pat Mahomes?
Are you supposed to just put in Pat Mahomes and the ratings?
Yo, every time.
They probably didn't reveal it, but he's probably a 99 also.
Yo, everybody's not on yet. I don't think they did everybody yet.
Yeah, so Pat Mahomes is gonna be a 99.
Not go.
They probably not. They're probably not gonna give him a 99 because he lost this year. He'd probably be a 90. He'd probably be 95. 97.
But Devontae 99.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Devontae and you said fuck it.
Aaron Donald.
Like how could Pat not be 99?
Oh, Pat Mahomes is a 98 and he tweeted out he should be a 99.
Yeah, I told you they was gonna snub him a little bit because he ain't win.
But none of them niggas won.
But
exactly.
But none of them had expectations to win like Pat did.
Okay, I feel you. I get it.
They was gonna have to slight him just because.
Just a little bit, because he took an L. I understand.
Exactly.
All right. But yeah, so that's the Madden tracker or the ratings. What else going on in football? The Bucks got their rings. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers got their rings. Brady got what, 7 now? 7?
7.
The rings big as fuck.
I hate that nigga.
Yeah, and the rings, there was like a breakdown. There's like a meaning behind every diamond.
Yeah, it opens up and it has some shit in the side. Got the stadium on the inside.
Hide your loud inside the ring. Yeah.
So, word. Yeah, I heard they got a weed crusher too. Like, you know,
yeah, they put everything in there.
Put your weed in and shit.
That's one of them Inspector Gadget rings, right? For sure.
All that shit, man. Big. So that's dope. Michael Thomas out for the season.
Is he out for the season or it's just started season? I heard.
Out for the season.
It said he's out for the season. I didn't read that. It said he was
out for the season.
For what though?
Ankle.
Nah, because he got the ankle surgery. Like when, like he did the fucking Scottie Pippen. He waited for the beginning of the season to get his ankle surgery. That's what he did.
Oh, and I just Googled it. It said that Michael Thomas pulled a Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. He pulled the Scottie Pippen.
No, he's not out for the season. He missed the start of the season.
Exactly.
Like I, you want to say he out for the season?
I thought I saw that, but all right. Anything else in the NFL? Anything else in open
NFL? No, I got a quick college football news, and then we go MLB, NBA, and then we can move on.
College football. It's the breakup, right?
Texas and Oklahoma applying to go to the SEC, so they're planning on leaving the Big 12 and joining the SEC. That would definitely weaken the Big 12 conference. That's one of the major conferences: the SEC, Big 10,
the Big 8,
the PAC. But SEC look like where everybody want to go. That's what the competition's at. So Texas, Oklahoma are both planning to be in the SEC by 2025.
Sure.
We could talk baseball. The trade deadlines this week.
Any moves? Any moves happened so far?
Yeah.
Biggest thing in baseball, we didn't cover it. The Indians are no longer the Indians. They
All
are
right. They are the Guardians.
I thought we covered that last week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we covered it in the chat. We talked about it in the chat. We didn't talk about it in the pod.
Yeah, it happened after the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians.
I kept the Indians name, but
they should have. I said they should have named them the Natives. Cleveland Natives.
Oh, worst case scenario, not worst case. They could have just changed the logo. They could have kept the Cleveland Indians and
right, and changed red because that's really the issue.
Not because
Indians don't want to be called Indians. I mean, Native Americans don't want to be called Indians though too. So
yeah, that's also part of the issue. But I'm pretty sure there's a good portion of the natives that want to be that actually are for probably root for the Indians.
Yeah, but I'm saying for Indians is considered a racial slur to call somebody an Indian. So especially a Native American, call them that's a white term that what I'm saying it's a derogatory term created by the colonizers. So
India should not be the place then because they call the place India.
India is different. They call Native Americans Indians, North Americans Indians. India is a country. It don't have nothing to do with Indians. It have nothing to do with them.
People from India, Indians, they're from India.
Yeah, right. They're from India. You can do that. But Native Americans, you can't call Native Americans Indians because that's considered a racial slur.
It's somewhat derogatory. I'm not going to even say somewhat. It's derogatory.
It is. They consider it, for the most part.
John, don't get us canceled out here.
I'm not going to say somewhat.
Again,
with that name, obviously, there's a whole bunch of negative shit that goes with it. So it's not like by calling natives Indians, not saying it's not in good intent.
It's not nothing they gave themselves. Hey, we Indians. No, colonizers gave them that name, and we know how.
Yes, and we know how. This tribe, that tribe. That's how they themselves.
Exactly. So they don't like that shit. So it's both of them. Indian is considered derogatory, as well as the logo, the red face, big nose, stereotype that they had. So all that shit can go. But the Guardians, is Cleveland really guardian anything? Are they the guards of anything? Do we go to Cleveland? Do we go to Cleveland for protection?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I've never been to Cleveland. I've never been to Cleveland
either. But I'm just saying, to keep the Native American essence, if they would just say the natives, that's not offensive. It keeps the Native Americans. It keeps that there. Like it keeps the the Native American love there. The way that they want to be actually represented.
Guardians and whatnot. I feel like with these teams that, previously known as the Redskins, the Washington football team, and the Indians, with both these teams, they definitely could have named them after like a native tribe and threw that into the name.
Right, because again,
one of the most popular tribes in Cleveland are the natives. Boom, throw that in there.
Right, because they don't have a problem with being represented. They actually like the fact that they're represented. They just want to be represented right. So when Washington call themselves the football team, it's like it's a lot of them like, well, damn, we still want to be represented as a people to show that y'all acknowledge us, but just change the way y'all fucking doing it. Now you got the Indians, y'all change it to the Guardians, you take away their pride because again, it's like, yo, we don't mind being represented. We just want to be represented right. Then y'all just take the whole thing. Well, we ain't gonna say nothing there. We're gonna call it the Guardians. Like,
Well,
Washington football team still gotta come up with a name, so they still gotta come up with a name. It's not gonna be Washington football team forever. So
man, it's gonna be
my suggestion is
It's
the
gonna be
biggest
football team.
the biggest native tribe located in the DC area, they should name the team after that. Whatever that tribe may be called, name it after the tribe so that the natives can still get their representation.
you hear what you just said, John?
What?
So the natives can get their representation. Call it the fucking natives. You kill a bunch of stones with one stone. You kill a bunch of birds with one stone. That way you represent everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, they good. Like everybody is represented.
Well, Washington football team got a chance to take that since the baseball team got the Guardians. So,
and we'll see more of the Guardians later in our episode. But in regards to trade in baseball, anything going on? Any big moves?
I did read that the Nationals said all their players is available except their best hitter, Juan Soto. Everybody's available.
Everybody can go.
Washington Nationals have one of the best pitchers in the game, so teams that need pitching probably gonna holler at them. Max Scherzer is a really good.
They say he's on the block as well.
Yep, they said everybody. They said everybody.
Fire sale. Everything must go.
The Cubs is also on the firing sale too. They ready to pack everybody up. I think they already made one move, and they planning on making more. And they're gonna clean house. So the Cubs about to be on the fire sale. But it's a time where the like I feel like teams that are competing and trying to make that next step to get the World Series about to make the moves, and the team that's tanking it is like fuck it, the season's over, about to give up a bunch of players, so you might get a couple of those moves coming up with the trade down. But there's been a couple of big names in baseball that's talking about being moved.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, that's baseball. Anything else going on?
Baseball. NBA. We had a trade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that trade, like, I don't think that trade works out because you were saying that how that trade works out for Memphis. I mean, like,
wait. Let's break down.
Those Valanciunas is good, but like,
because
break down the trade, John.
The Pelicans basically traded Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, their 10th pick, and another pick for Memphis's
Jonas Valanciunas
17th pick, and Jonas Valanciunas. There's like a couple of pick swaps, but Pelicans gave up 2 players. The Grizzlies are not even planning on keeping Bledsoe, but they're gonna keep Adams. So Bledsoe might be on the move again. But I see why the Pelicans made that move. They gotta create space, and Bledsoe wasn't the best shooter. Steven Adams and Zion can't both be on the court.
Right.
Clogs of paint. Zion don't shoot. Jonas could hit like a little 15-footer, so 15, 20-footer, so you could space it out. Let Zion work in the paint, and then they could start a shooting guard that could actually shoot. They could start someone that could actually shoot and create space. That was probably the Pelicans' main issue last year, was the spacing with their lineup.
Again, and that's why I had this conversation with Decap on OSA. Of course he a Grizz fan, so he like, yeah, Grizz won. No, they didn't. They did not win this trade. Pelicans won this trade. They were able to dump Bledsoe, who's been dumped around the last fucking 3 to 4 years. Everywhere he goes, he gets dumped. He don't last nowhere. And Bledsoe is a decent player, but he don't. Again, he's not the best of shooter. He clogs a lot of the floor. He ain't the best facilitator, and so this now gives Zoe, if they keep my nigga Zoe, it gives Zoe the real opportunity to facilitate. And then Steven Adams, unfortunately, is on his last leg. Steven Adams ain't got much left, and he don't do much. So he just another big space down there.
He fit the Grizzly culture that we see. He does fit that culture though.
He fits the Grizzly hardcore. Yeah, that's cool.
Grindhouse,
but that grindhouse. But his ass ain't doing much. So Valanciunas was their second best player because Jaren Jackson been playing scary after his injury. Valanciunas was the best, as of last season, the second best player on a team after Ja. And then the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks actually played well, and towards the second half of the season, started to really come out. But Valanciunas was the most dependable out of all of them, except for Ja. Like Ja is the guy, and Valanciunas was definitely next up. So I think Valanciunas gives the Pelicans the rebounding that they actually need, the rebounding presence down there, and it also gives Zion an opportunity to either run the Giannis game where he facilitates in a sense and have Zoe to assist with that, and you don't have to worry about it being too caught because Valanciunas can step out a little bit so the paint ain't as clogged where it was with Steven Adams, where he ain't going no fucking where.
One thing I could say though is Memphis could turn around and take the pick they just got and use Bledsoe and maybe a couple other pieces and flip it to better players. So
nobody wants Bledsoe.
I'm pretty sure somebody gonna want him.
Bro, look at the record. Bledsoe has been a revolving door. His ass ain't nobody to get something of value. Bledsoe ain't the piece. They be better off packaging Dylan Brooks with somebody with a pick to get something of value to match Ja or Jaren Jackson, because Bledsoe ain't the piece that's gonna bring them a credible piece to help out with the future of Ja. Unless they hoping this pick turns out to be a slap-on player that comes in and plays well.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those moves. Obviously, you got to pick a winner and loser in like at the moment who's the winner and loser. But then as time goes, you'll know who really won the trade.
Right.
Because there's no really
at this moment, who won?
At this moment, I would say
the Pelicans, at least because they got Jonas.
I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I say Memphis won because I think Steven Adams is better than Jonas. That's just my opinion.
I mean, honestly, I don't think Memphis got a bad trade. It's just that Memphis, I don't think it's a bad trade for Memphis either.
Adams is better than Jonas based on what? Based on OKC?
I'd rather have Steven Adams.
Based on the Thunders, motherfucker. Like
OKC.
He did his thing on the Thunder though.
Exactly, back then. That's what I'm saying. Are we stuck on the Thunders?
It's only been 1 year. It's just
one year. But what did he do last season versus what Jonas did? Jonas had a better season than Steven Adams. Can we say that?
He probably did. I think Jonas averaged a double-double last year.
Steven Adams, what he did? Take up space. That's all he fucking did.
I mean, like it was a quick turnaround. You forget this season is unlike any other. It was a quick turnaround.
That's true. That's true. All I'm saying is he was in the way of my boy. So Zion, get rid of that chump. Zion getting rid of the coaches. Zion getting rid of the players. Superstar level shit. That's superstar level shit. Zion clear house. Get rid of these niggas. Get rid of these niggas. Zion putting his hoofs down. Like, get rid of these niggas, man. These bum ass niggas. That coach, I don't like him. Get rid of him. This old nigga, get him out of here. Zion, I like it. Zion, do your thing, dang.
And why Zion still bounce on these niggas? I swear to God.
And he's still gonna leave New Orleans first chance he get. First chance he get, he gonna dip on it.
Also, what else?
Also, LeBron, billionaire Bron.
Oh, big
billionaire.
Congratulations to LeBron James for being the first player. Huh? Yeah, I don't know if that's fireworks or guns. It's the Bronx, man. I don't know. I can't
fireworks or guns. I don't know. Yeah,
I can't keep up with the shit. But congratulations to Bron being the first active player to earn $1 billion while playing. So over his career as an NBA athlete, he's brought home over $1 billion. Brian getting that money. Now he's not net as a billionaire quite yet, but I see him being there soon. But he has made over $1 billion of his NBA career. The first player to do it. So, Bron doing this shit.
Real quick, not to backtrack, but I just got a alert from a media source that ties into exactly what I was saying last pod. Like something is wrong with the Japanese like officials hosting the Olympics and stuff like that. Like there's something fishy going on out there. This article is saying it says Olympic officials, but I'm not surprised if Japan was like, "Yo, you hosting it here?" Most of our people is gonna be out here monitoring what's going on.
Right.
They yanked some woman, Anna van der Bergen, a Dutch cyclist. They yanked her off a bike while they was doing like a inspection, like recon of like the building. Didn't know who she was. Yanked her off a bike. She fell off the bike. Luckily, didn't get hurt. But they was threatening her and basically put her in handcuffs until other Dutch riders surrounded the car that they had her in. And later, the Olympics like issued an apology to the Dutch bike cyclists.
That's not, I don't know.
But, and also, then the softball team, Germany, they walked off.
The soccer team, they walked off and they forfeited being in the soccer tournament this year. They said they were getting
back
a
like
lot
the
of
officiating.
racist
Yeah,
remarks.
right. The racist remark. Well, I ain't talking about that yet. We talked about that, but I'm talking about the women's softball team. I can't remember where it was, but it's one of the teams. They were getting bad calls, and they had dropped recently. One of the women's softball team. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick because they said the officiating was bad.
So again, this just goes to my point. There's something ain't right out there for the Japanese Olympics, and I'm pretty sure even like a few days in, there's a lot of players that whether they won medals or not are just ready for this Olympics to be over.
Right.
They're like, yo, it's too crazy out here. Like, we waited an extra year to do this, and y'all. And my problem is they still are unorganized out there.
Right. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Also, NBA, Bradley Beal's considering being traded. I'm pretty sure if Russell Westbrook gets traded, Bradley Beal probably going to want out. So
and I see a lot of DeMar DeRozan want to be back in LA. Everybody want to be in LA. Everybody want to come to LA.
Guys, look what's coming in on Netflix, bro.
What's that? Untold Knowledge at the Palace. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be August 10th. That's gonna be lit.
Maybe you should have it on your podcast.
Man, shut up.
All right. Anything else in the open right?
Hold that one. Let me go quick scan.
What else you got, John?
Oh, this Thursday when the episode drops, it'll be NBA draft day. So be on the lookout for some more NBA moves this week because it's gonna be a busy week. Draft day.
Yeah.
Always moves happening, and the day of there will be moves happening. But this Thursday is the NBA draft.
What's up? NBA draft this Thursday when we air. Anything else?
NBA draft. Nah, I forgot all about that shit.
Good.
Drew, you got anything for the open run?
Nah, I think we good.
Yeah. Anything else for the open run?
Nah.
John, anything else for the open run?
Covered everything that was on my list. Everything that we talked about was covered on my list.
All right, and that's the end of the open run. We're moving on to over under. I haven't played this in a little bit. We're going to bring it back. First up, over under. How many years would it take baseball fans to call the formerly Cleveland Indians the Guardians? Line, 1 year. Drew, when you think of Cleveland, how long would it take for you to stop saying the Indians? Line.
It's gonna be doesn't count because people are gonna say Guardians, but then some people go slip up and say Indians.
So for
I say over.
Over.
It's gonna be over a year. They gonna
I said.
Yo, shut up. It's gonna be over a year. People go slip up and say Indian, and when they first think about the team, it's just like it was with the Redskins.
All right.
The Washington football team.
Right, the football team. All right, Cam, over under.
Way over a decade, bro. Like easy, bro.
All right, John, over under.
I'm definitely taking the over. It's gonna take some time before people fully accept not changing the name.
Yeah, right. And
What
again,
is
like
the logo gonna be? I don't understand.
it's pretty much the same. I'll pop it here. It looks the same. It's just like a green
wings,
G,
wings.
like wings coming at you like
Trash.
yo. It looks like they took the Indians' face and made a G out of it. Like they configured it, threw some wings on it. It was like, okay, we could turn that nose to look like the edge of a G.
It's a G with wings. It's a G.
It's a G, yeah, it's a G with wings. Like, but it looks like the Indian, like the previous Indian logo. But I'm gonna go with the over because again, like John said, the fact is going to take us as fans a while to just naturally stop calling them the Indians. But then you're going to have the other people that don't want to accept the new name. That's going to be
Google ain't even changed it yet.
exactly. So
crazy.
It's going to be a while for people to be like, no, they the Guardians. No, they the Indians. So that's going to take. So
sure,
definitely over a year. Okay, moving on. Gold medals for the USA in this Olympics. The line is 46 because that was the number for the last Olympics. Kev, over or under?
Say it again.
Medals for the USA. 46.
Oh, over.
Fine.
I mean, I've seen a few upsets where like we didn't rank, but I'll take the over. There'll be some more upsets, and we got a lot of time.
Right now we got 25, but John, over under 46.
I'm gonna take the over. I'll take the over. I was thinking about taking the push, the line, but it's overall gold medal, silver. I'm gonna take the over.
Yeah, overall medals. All right, Drew, over under.
When it comes to overall medals, like Josh, you said they got 26 so far?
So 25 right now. Last Olympics was 46.
It's a push. I'm going to say push. I'm going to say.
And I'm going to go under because this Olympics is bullshit. So it's just trash altogether with the officiating and with Tokyo, how they're handling things. And I think that, USA, we got the target on our back. So they're going to do some shit that's not in our favor. So
this Guardians logo is trash.
So I am gonna go under. All right, over under. Chances that the NFL fine lasts the entire season. The line is 70%. John, over under.
Of course, that shit gonna last all season. I'm taking the over.
So John said 100% is gonna last the entire season. Drew.
I doubt that, bro. Once that first forfeit happens, it's gonna be a dub, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen. Taking under.
All right, Kev. Over under.
Over. They're gonna keep it the whole season. They wanted to stick, bro.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be stubborn with it. They don't care. They already know how to play ball and still make their money. And they're getting fans back in the stadium. You ain't doing nothing but helping them if you're a max player or something like that, and you don't get to your incentives because you mad and you want to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna say under because of part of the reason what everybody said with fans being back, you're gonna have a lot of motherfuckers getting sick. So a lot of players gonna sit out. Some players gonna get sick. It's gonna go back to the bubble shit. NFL gonna have to bite the bullet for a lot of shit. They're gonna have to go back to the way shit was last season. And a part of that is no fines for not being vaccinated because we're gonna have suits and we're gonna have boycotts. We're gonna have a whole bunch of bullshit going on. At some point, it might still be there, but they ain't gonna really be fining people and shit. The rule might still be there. They ain't gonna come out and say, "Oh, we getting rid of this rule." But if it's going to be effectively used and if it's going to be actively used throughout the entire season, I don't think so. So I'm going to go with the under for that one. All right, and last up, we got chances that men's USA basketball win gold. The line is 50%. John.
They're gonna over it. Of course, they're gonna win gold. I'll be shocked if they
Said
don't.
your line is what?
The line is 50%.
I'm taking the over.
Yeah.
You said the line is 50. I thought the line was 75, but
No,
I'll take the over.
it.
I'll take the over. I'm taking the over on the 50.
Okay, all right. Line 50. So John is over on 50. Kev is over on 50. Drew.
I think they got about a 75% chance though.
It's gonna be the year. It's gonna be the year we don't make it, bro. I'm taking the under. It's gonna be the year we don't go.
Gotta have faith, boy.
Nah, bro. Like it's already starting out bad. Like I don't know, bro. Like it's going. Nah, I don't feel it. I don't feel it this year. I don't feel it.
I ain't going to other, but I'm definitely under. But I'm going to line, man, because these niggas be fighting practices. They don't like each other. I'm going for the line. 50% chance.
That came out. They fighting in practice.
Nah, it was just the one thing between KD and Bam. Bam, nah. They were fighting over the ball. Well, KD hit his shot. Bam took the ball. You know when niggas make their shot, they want to give me the ball back. Bam to give them.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
that's just
Bam
petty.
To give them.
I mean, that's little petty stuff.
I know, but it's KD. It's KD in it though. But it's KD. It's KD involved. So he was he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But when you're Kevin Durant and you in this Tokyo Olympics and all the cameras is on you, having a tiss about little shit like that makes it look some type of way. So I'm gonna go to the line because KD gonna be on the side blaming Bam. You should have passed the ball to your bitch ass, and then them niggas gonna be fighting. I'm gonna go line because we are the best, but the way we've been playing and based on the first game, it looked like it might be a problem. So I'm gonna go to line 50% chance. Let's see what happens. And that is over under, right through it. Quick. Moving on to Marquee Misses. This is Drew.
My baby.
Drew's baby. Hopefully we have other babies coming from Drew sometime soon. Maybe in like 3 years.
Man, stop shooting at me.
Right. Yeah, so Marquee Misses.
Pack up your gun.
Marquee Misses is when we pick our games or sporting events to look out for that might not make the marquee. And everything is a Marquee Miss because we ain't got shit going on right now. But Marquee Miss, Drew, kick us off.
My Marquee Miss is going to be, it's the Shohei Ohtani show. So I'm going with Thursday's games of the Atlantic versus the Angels. So there we go.
The who?
The Angels versus the Athletics.
Okay, all the A's. You the only nigga that say the whole thing. It's like I ain't heard nobody say the Athletics in forever. Like nigga, the A's.
First, I thought he said the Angels versus the Angels. I
thought he said the Angels versus the Atlantas. That's why I'm like, what?
I did say Atlanta first time.
Okay, so he did say so he did say that. So I heard correctly. I'm like, that's what I said, huh? The Atlantas. Nobody says the Athletics. Athletics. It's the A's. All right. Kev, Marquee Miss.
Marquee Miss, it'll be Olympics, the women's next match. It's the 31st Saturday. I don't know the exact time. They're playing Japan. In Japan.
Basketball?
Yeah, basketball. So they need to beat Japan.
Got you.
Definitely Marquee Miss. Show them women some love, man. Tune in, get them ratings up for them.
I heard Yao dressed up as a woman and playing on that Japan team. Yao gonna be out there. Oh yeah, that is shiny, right? I'm there. So anyway, moving on. John,
he said.
John, Marquee Miss. But I still stand correct. He dressed up as a woman to play on Japan, like I said. John, Marquee Miss.
My game, I switched it up. I'm going to MLS, Major League Soccer, Friday, the Galaxy versus the Portland Timbers.
Copy. and following suit with Kev, but instead of the 5-on-5, I'm going to 3-on-3 because they've been cooking ass too. The women's 3-on-3 team, that is my Olympic Marquee Miss. All right, and last up, when you hear this, now last week, Kev gave us some shit. He said 3 games. They only played 1 game, so okay, yeah, I'll give him that because he got at least part of it right. The rest of the shit ain't even happened yet. He shot from the hip. Said the next 3 games they don't play that much in
no, they don't.
Olympics. So I'll give him the point for that. Who else? Drew got his shit wrong. I got my shit right.
I was wrong.
And John was wrong, as well as and Ed got his shit right. Ed got all the what's that shit called? The Catholic Cup, Connor Catholic Cup, whatever that shit called in soccer. The quarterfinals. He got all 4 matches right. So good shit on Ed. But when you hear this is when we make our bold prediction for the week. We air on Tuesday, but we air on Thursday, but by Tuesday, our next episode, your bold prediction must come to fruition. So when you hear this, John, when you hear this bold prediction for this week in sports?
My bold prediction is Yankees will land the star at the trade deadline.
Anybody in particular?
I would love for the Yankees to land Scherzer from the Nationals. That would be dope. But
yeah,
pitching is something. Pitching or a batter that has speed. So that's what I want the Yankees to get: speed or pitching, one or the other.
Gotcha. All right, Drew, when you hear this,
the U.S. men's team is going to lose another game between either Iran or the. No, they go away against Iran. I believe they go win, but they go lose the next game. Then like U.S. don't be losing, bro.
So you say they beat they lose it to
they go lose.
Saying they're going to lose to the Czech Republic.
No,
they go lose to one of these next 2 games, bro. I see it. It's not.
I think I'm gonna lose to Iran with the Czech.
So right, so that's what I'm saying. They got Iran and Czech. You say that they're gonna lose.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of them. I think.
Okay, so Team USA losing one of their next 2 games. They'll be playing again Iran and Czech Republic. Any NBA players from those teams?
I think the Czech Republic definitely got NBA players.
Yeah, Czech Republic definitely got NBA players.
Who they got, Drew?
I got.
Stop shooting from the hip and just saying, yeah, definitely, and you don't know for sure.
I don't got the list in front of me, nigga. I don't got the stat list, but I know they got some.
All right, Kev.
So the opposite of what you're saying, man. Honestly,
Thomas Sonarski plays for NBA.
Who is that? What team he play for?
I think he's on the Bulls right now.
Okay.
I think it's his current team.
I got them winning their next 2 games. That's my bold prediction.
Got you. All right, my bold prediction is what's that called when you hit a single, double, and a triple in the same game?
A home run, a cycle.
Yeah. All right.
Cycle, yeah.
Okay. By the next episode, we're gonna have a cycle in MLB. Somebody go hit a single, a double, a triple, and a home run in the same game.
That's rare.
I know, but because I said it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. All right, and I actually did that in the show the other day with Laurie Garcia from the White Sox. He my designated hitting and shit. I played Detroit. They asked, but yeah. All right, that's when you hear this, and that is our episode 15, season 2, episode 65 overall. Quick episode. There's not much going on in sports, so we running through it quite rapidly. I might add a few more segments just to give it a little more meat. We might do some other things. We're still supposed to be doing this home run derby that we keep pushing off. We need to do that. But so yeah, but if you're listening or watching, this was a quick episode. But hey, this is what's going on in sports. We're covering everything that's taking place in sports. This is why we need your OSA questions. Ask us questions so we can get to some other shit, the nitty-gritty of sports, maybe stuff that's not on the docket of what's going on current sports, but maybe you got a sports question that you need answered or you want to hear our opinion on. What you smiling about? Why are you doing that? I don't get what's going on, okay. Okay.
I know.
I
know he's laughing at you. He always laughing when I do this. So
you gotta go use a comb. I mean, use a fork or some shit.
My son is picking his neck.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Yo, but yeah, thank you again for listening. Thank you for watching. Again, brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Kev is here, Johnny's here, Drew's here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have DQ back next week. Feel better, DQ. You need here's a virtual hug, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feel better. Eddie, enjoy your vacay in the Dominican Republic. I'll be in DR in September. But
Going back?
Yeah, I'm going back. We're going to the Nickelodeon Resort.
Going back to Punta Cana or going somewhere else?
We'll be in Punta Cana. So, we'll be there. But again, it's our episode. Make sure you send us questions. Make sure you like, comment, share. Make sure you rate. All that good shit. And like always, fellas,
we out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on thin ice, and my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say it's